Hi, Roscoe here. I'm going to do some more PvP pet battles. I'm going to use this team Blindly Obvious. It's kind of like it's basically a darkness team. Phosphor is probably the strongest pet on here. And it's probably just a solid tier 2 pet. Then I'm using the Albino Chimeering. SS. I've gone for the speed here. I mean, there's loads of other beats you could go for. And the Wisp. Now I like the Wisp with the flash and the light, but then you're left with something that isn't spammable. And I like Soul Ward as well, so because I've got darkness, I've got the light to double hit some of the time. The Arcane Blast as well, which is just my spammable attack. I'm using the Soul Ward as kind of like a shield or a dodge in a way. Today my queue has been really strong, actually. I mean, it's been almost too strong to even make videos because I'm just having to play with my strongest and best teams. But let's kind of see what I get. I keep meeting the Double Bone Serpent, Vengeful Porcupine guy. I kind of wish that he'd play a team with a bit higher skill cap, potentially. But I mean, he can do what he wants. Here, I'm going to start with my Chimeering. I should just give this a name, so Chimeering. I'm potentially expecting like the Prowl here, so I'm just going to do my normal damage. I'm going to change that weather. I mean, this guy's fairly strong. Thinking which would be the best use. I think even if I do take the hit here, it's not going to be too bad. I go for my double hit. And just keep that Weather Darkness. I'd imagine he's going to bring in the Eula. And I don't want to try and mess around with head games. Go for another cool Darkness. And this Eula is counted really strongly by this team. I go for the damage here. First one's missed. I'll swap to this to take the weak damage. And now I should get the kill on here, the Darkness. Miss. That could be a big miss, actually. Okay, so I've got the crit there. I do want to kind of stall this out as long as possible. I'd imagine he's running the Wish as well. I am going to go with my Phosphor that, because I want this Darkness up. Encase it. Where is it? I'll get it up because it does weak damage and stuff anyway, so I just want the buff up. Because if he's got Wish, it's going to get diminished. Cool, so I'm going to get my Soul Ward up. It's going to be super close. Annoying, really annoying. I don't know whether it's me not playing well with this, or this team is not doing well. It turns out that miss was big, really big. I think it messed with my Dragon King ratios and stuff then. But I don't know whether it's me playing poorly, or this team just doesn't work very well. I think it's me not playing properly. I should have, on this, I should have just gone for the damage. I think I probably would have been okay. Because it didn't matter too much, because it was like a double hit attack it used on me. Yeah, that's annoying, and that's almost just how this day has gone. I'm trying to get the Kirin Tor familiar, which is quite annoying as well. I've been here a lot of the day, and I've only got one book. Now I do think I can beat this team. Let's get my Tremere Ring again. Let's get the darkness. No misses this time. And then just because I've got my racial, it's probably not going to kill him unless it hits high end. No, it's gonna be this. I think it buffs my magic damage, so it's not the end of the world. Just go for damage. I'm going to block this attack because it is going to be potentially strong. Now I should be able to get the kill with this guy, proc my racial, unless it hits super low. I need to save that darkness. Oh, just enough. Just enough, wow. I'm going to go for the damage here. I'm pretty confident now that the matchup is good for me. Just going to keep going for the damage. My racial will proc again. I want to reduce this healing as much as possible. I'm going to dodge his attack that he's got coming in. My racial again. Yeah, see, I don't know whether it's me that's perhaps playing rubbish with this team. I probably should have won that last game as well. He knows he's done. Miss, no. Yeah, so this blindly obvious is doing well. I never use his pet, so I mean I like dragons. I like the principle of them. I like the extra damage and things like that. It makes them very strong. Even like your SSs, it makes very strong if you time your cooldowns with that damage boost. I think I kind of brought this along for Emperor Crabs. Because it's got the darkness, it's got the flying ability, and that doesn't hit too bad. And Emperor Crab just counters the other two on my team pretty well. I guess this does reasonably against it. I take weak damage. Yeah, I went for the PB because yeah, there's obviously quicker ones like the HS, the SB, the SS. I mean the SS is literally lightning quick. I went for it because I just want something that hits relatively hard. 2 common pets. One of the you're making like the top 10 hated pets, boo. I'll start my Chimering Ling. I don't know how to say his name. Chimera Ling. Just go for the damage. I'd get rid of his sunlight once it comes up. And put my racial. It's going to be a big hit before he can potentially Ironbark here. He's going to struggle to actually survive against this guy. I mean, in reality, this is just kind of like a really weak team. I do want to save that Chomirling guy. Oh no, I've got to rename him. The Phosphorat. Don't miss. Just go for some damage. Yeah, that's probably the best play. I hope he hasn't got brittle webbing. In a situation like this, where this is really good, get my double hit. It's annoying that he does miss. Now let's spam this, get this damage up. Just keep going, getting this damage. I do think just spamming this now is going to be the best thing for me to do. I mean, once he's stacked up, it does hit him fairly hard, so... What does that hit me? Oh, I need to get a second. That doesn't quite kill me. Glad he didn't get the proc. Swap was pointless. But, I mean, realistically, this is just kind of... Looks bad there, but the Sunny Day has obviously boosted the health percentages. I mean, I do feel a bit bad about people when they kind of queue in. Oh, what's this? I don't think that's what I want. Come on, Liz. I'll see if I can do perhaps 5 battles of this. This first one's gone quite quick, so the more I play, the quicker I'll forget about the misplay at the first battle. I think because I don't play that Wisp too much, I think I'm kind of putting too much. Perhaps I'm viewing the shield more as like a dodge, when perhaps like I need to kind of just learn how to situationally use it, because I think you've got to kind of use it in its own way. Maybe not even preemptively cast it, but perhaps wait for setups and stuff like that. It could be the best time. Okay. Yeah, because I think with this Kirin Tor familiar pet, there's quite a few like the decoy books I think that go down. I need to go to kind of the tower. I do want that pet because it's got some useful abilities and being elemental as well. There's kind of a load of abilities it has. I think it's got like the arcane winds, rot, the two of kind of the most interesting. I'm going to start my wisp. Could you just go for a crazy surge of power? That wouldn't make sense to it. You might go for like a because even the surge of power is going to get capped by my magic. Just keep spamming damage. He's probably going to AoE. I think this is probably the best spot for me to do. And he's going to do some decent damage to me. Or to this bit anyway. Just thinking that the other matchups, it hasn't got a strong Spamaloo attack against these next two. Yeah, I'm going to get this off so I've got a racial boosted darkness to potentially use. I'm just going to hit this guy. I'm just going to hit fairly hard. I think it's like 600, yeah, 630. I'm going to put my soul ward up here, potentially for the horn. It didn't come in. I can just spam some damage into this. Just spam more damage. I mean, I'm fairly confident with the phosphor rat in the back there, so. Oh, he's running Ghostly Bite. I wonder if he's going to go for it again. These actually line up, so. Well, that's definitely a bit of a misclick. Just spam this. I've got this charge up, so there's no point me kind of swapping it out and messing around. That is not going to be a good strategy for you. So he's got the heal. Still, I don't think it's going to be enough. Just keep going for it. Obviously, this is a newer player, so. I mean, any ability he has is going to kill this here. Just get the count shot. That's what we can really do. That won't possibly hamper me in the next one. I'm really glad because this morning's meta was probably as hard as I've seen it, I would say. I mean, it was mostly because I was playing against the guy who only plays like he only plays with the top 5 pets. Because I guess that obviously the skill cap on those teams is really low, so I can only presume that his skill is also low. Because, I mean, to kill Darkness Nocturnal Strike, because double Bone Serpent he had at one point, isn't difficult to do, so. I do give him losses. When I play kind of my decent teams, I give him the losses. But it is a bit annoying because I like to play with fun teams. I need to queue as well. Yeah, I like to play kind of more fun teams than my kind of best teams, just because you come across kind of the majority of the players you're just gonna really kind of just really easily beat with those super strong teams. Do you think this is just someone thinking, oh, the Charmering's a good pet, or do I want to start the Wisp? No. Turkey. Let's go for a Cool Darkness. I wonder if a stun will come in here. No, that was actually a fairly smart move. Let's get this up. That was a smart move. I don't want to take damage on this guy. I'll take the Stampede and I'll use my kind of shield. So I've got one more round of it, I'm pretty sure. Weird play. I think it's best for me to kind of waste this guy on Turkey. Not going to be quite enough to kill him. He could potentially kill me here. A swap would be good. Cool. I am going to put my Racial here, which is handy. I think his Charmeleon is probably going to be running Cool Darkness. I'm going to go for my Cool Darkness. Just running that Ghostly Bite again. I want to save this Charmeleon for the... No, I don't actually. Let's get my Racial procs. I want to time this with this Ghostly Bite. It's a nice enough move. Should be able to take this hit, to be honest. There's my Cool Darkness on him. Oh god. Now I'm not quite so confident. At least I can use my Cool Darkness here. I'll dodge that attack. Him spamming it again could cause me a problem. Hit high. So he's got this Ghostly Bite and it's going to do its full damage to me. That was a bit dodgy, to be honest. Yeah, so maybe they decided to counter me with their own albino Chimeerling. But yeah, it's a cool pet. I like that pet. It just suffers against Bone Serpents and other kind of Cool Darkness pets. Let's do one more. I'll try and aim for like half an hour for this video, so. And I can look for these little books I need to get. I kind of thought it would just take me like the morning. So well, it's one every like 3 or 4 hours. So the longest I'm going to probably be here is about that. Other than that, it's the longest because I guess well, if I'm going to be there already, or someone isn't going to literally just got them. Hopefully, more often than not. Yeah, let's Kieran. Here it is. Yeah, so it's got some really kind of useful abilities. I think will work quite well in quite a few teams. The Arcane Storm, the Rot. I mean, this is going to be a good pet against traps. Because of the Arcane Storm, if you put like your Rot up. Probably go with that. It just depends. It just kind of depends what you get. But yeah, because it's elemental, that's why I'm kind of interested in it. Just something a little bit different. I mean, I wish these books would hurry up and spawn. How many? Yeah, so I've got enough charms and stuff to kind of do it, boost it up. Yeah, I did try to do this team earlier today, but because the meta was just so rough, I was just queuing into the same like brokenly strong team, and I was like, well, I want to kind of feature this team, I want to battle with this team. I'm not going to start kind of chasing around counters and countering counters. So I just thought, well, there's surely more than one person in the queue. So unless it was a super popular team, then I just queued into the same guy. So wicked. I don't want to see a bone serpent. Oh, I don't like these guys. They do have low health, so there is that. But they are quick. You're still quicker than me, buddy. This might get my racial plot. No. Don't want to stick in for this next one. Let's go with this. I mean, all he's got is that leap now. Let's use this. I guess I just have to spam this. Now this is fairly charged up now, actually. Let's go with this. I kind of predicted that it would come out. Let's pass. Maybe switch to this. Let's just go for the damage. expecting to see the Cocoon Strike. It is a bit annoying that it makes him super slow. It's not going to hit me hard. I'll get my cool darkness up. Oh, come on. Come on, Q. At least this might double hit. This moth. I'm not playing well in this game at all. But again, I just don't know whether it's this team. I just don't know. I'm going to be quicker for the first. So, for the first leap. And then he's going to kill me. Wow. That guy played it so badly. Gosh. Crikey, he played that badly. Yeah, so some solid wins there, especially that last one. There's no element of luck there. My opponent didn't horribly misplay it. Yeah, so this, I just don't know about this team. I just don't know whether it works well. I think the problem is in the meta. It struggles. I mean, like a Bone Serpent is good against this pet, and it's good against this pet for the reason that the Soul Ward is useless when Bone Barrage is up. Yeah, so probably put in the comments stuff if you think it's good, this team or not. I just don't know. I don't think it's amazing. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep trying to get this guy. If I get him today, definitely doing a video. 100% doing a video for him. I think he's really cool. I guess it's kind of the new pet syndrome. Or something new to try. But yeah, if I do get him today, I mean these books need to spawn. They should spawn every 3 or 4 hours, so they're hopefully all due to spawn any moment now. So thank you for watching, and I'll look to see you in the next videos.